welcome to this episode of Orion at Your Library. My name is Karen Knox. I'm the director of the library, and I'm here today with a couple of my colleagues. I have Beth Sheridan, who's the head of adult services here. Welcome.
Hi.
And hey, Deb. This is Deb Refuer from the youth services department.
Well, good morning.
Good morning. And so, guys, we have so much going on this fall at the library. I'm really excited. And I think the first thing that makes me really excited is Hoopla. We have this new digital service that's going to be offered to our patrons in the community. So it's going to allow them to download music and movies. And I think there's ebooks and comics and other things too. Can we talk a little bit about that? What are you excited about with that, Beth?
Well, I think the neatest thing is that just with your library card, you have all this access to, like she said, music CDs, movies, TV shows, ebooks, audiobooks. And the other neat thing is it's simultaneous use. So there's no holds, no waiting. And the third nice thing is there's no fines because it'll automatically get returned.
Right.
When the time period's up.
Right. And we have stuff for adults and teens and stuff for kids too in there too, I think, Deb.
Yes, absolutely.
I
checked. There's a lot of music, there's a lot of movies, and I know that our patrons are excited. I had one who was going to the cottage this week and would not check out a movie because they didn't want overdue notices. And when I told them about this new service coming, where they could stream a movie wherever they are at, they were looking forward to it.
Oh, that's wonderful. And I do think we're going to have a limit of 8 checkouts per month per patron, just so that we have equal sharing of everything across the board. But I think that's going to launch September 14th is our target on
that's
that.
What I heard.
Yep.
So I'm really excited about that. And Beth, I know you have another digital initiative going on with a book club or something, right?
Yes, we're starting a new book club on Facebook, and it's going to be 2 different books. The first one, the one for September and October, is called The Room by Emma Donahue. But you'll just log on to Facebook and search for the Orion Library Book Club, or there'll be a link. You can find a link on our webpage, I'm sure. And just we're going to post questions, and you can comment on the questions, and hopefully people will comment on the comments, and we'll get a nice conversation going. So please try that out. I guess it's a nice way to have a book discussion and not have to come on a certain night.
Right, that'll be neat. And then you could just kind of read it on your own and discuss it on your own. So it'll be going on for like a length of time.
Yes, for 2 months.
For 2 months.
And you can hop in whenever you get the book done. Now, you might not want to join until you're finished with the book because there may be spoilers.
Maybe some spoilers.
Yeah.
That would be unfortunate, but that's cool. We'll be able to try some new digital initiatives. And I know there's some cool stuff happening with art as well and culture in our library this fall as well. What's going on Mondays?
Well, we have a program called Artful Mondays, and 3 different Mondays during the fall, September 14th, October 12th, and November 9th. We have someone coming in who is a calligrapher, an artist, a designer, and she's going to teach us kind of paper art. Like one example is making a flower out of paper, origami, different things like that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So art's not just for kids.
Correct.
Very cool. That's awesome. And hey, I think the kids are doing some reading too, though, right? This fall.
They are.
Believe it or not, summer reading is going to be over, but we're going to have what's this Dragon Award thing all about?
This Dragon Award is an initiative that we started 3 years ago, and we want to get children to read even more than they are doing so. And so what we thought would be exciting is to have our own Lake Orion Award. Instead of a Newbery or a Caldecott, we came up with the Dragon Award. And so this is for 2nd to 5th graders, and our first winners for the first 2 years were Amulet and Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. And what we do is we pick 5 very popular chapter books, and they're different every year, and the kids get 2 months to to read them, and then they vote for a week and a half, and then they pick the winner, and then from then on we put on the Dragon Award sticker, and hopefully, throughout the years we get a huge collection of them. Great. And this year, I know that you've started reading them. We have I Survived, Tale of Despero, Baby Mouse, Queen of the World, Ivy and Bean, and Knucklehead.
Knucklehead's one of my favorites.
Well, great. That's one of my favorites, too.
Yeah, so we'll see what the kids decide to vote on for that.
Sounds great.
Wonderful. And tell us a little bit, too, about the the 1, 2, 3 Play With Me program that we're going to have again this fall?
Okay, we've been doing that for a while, and that's a parent and child program. Parents come with their children ages 1 to 3. It's 5 weeks long, and we have specialists each week, and they can, if they have any concerns about speech or nutrition or child development, we have specialists there and answer their questions, and the children just play with their parents. It's great fun.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I wish I had known about something like that when my kids were young. That sounds neat.
Yeah.
We get a lot of grandparents who say the same thing.
That's wonderful.
Yep.
Well, I do know that the teen program has a whole lot going on as well. So let's go talk to Kathleen in the library and see what she has to say.
Thanks, guys. I have 2 really awesome teen programs that I wanted to tell you about coming up. The first one is Improv for Teens. On October 3rd from 2 to 4, the library is excited to welcome Karen Bell Brige, Improv Extraordinaire. Karen's been working in the improv and comedy scene for about 20 years across Michigan and Ohio. Teens interested in participating will learn performance techniques and participate in interactive games to enhance confidence, courage, and creativity. Teens can register online at orionlibrary.org/calendar. Our second teen program is the annual Kid-Friendly Haunted House. Setup for the Kid-Friendly Haunted House will take place on October 24th at 2 p.m. Then October 26th through the 29th from 6 to 8 p.m. we need teens to staff the haunted house. Families and children in 5th grade and younger are welcome to walk through the haunted house anytime during those times. Brave souls who make it through will get a sweet Halloween treat. Teens interested in signing up to help with the haunted house can do so with our volunteer coordinator, Lori McGarry. Back to you guys.
Well, thanks, Kathleen, for that update on teen services. We still have a lot to talk about that's going on this fall, and we have some new things in adult services that I'm really excited about that we've worked hard on with adult classes. Can you tell us more about those?
Yes, we're having an adult English as a second language class that will have a small fee. It's an actual class taught by an instructor. That'll be on Mondays and Wednesdays, September through December. It's a little different. We've before have a more casual ESL conversation group, but this will be an actual class. We also are offering GED tutoring, which is free, and that will be on the first and third Monday of the month at 7 for people that are wanting to go back and get their GEDs. And we're excited about both those new classes.
That's really neat. It's nice that we're able to offer something like that at the library for these students that are looking for an opportunity to learn.
Right.
I'm really looking forward to that. We also have some cool programs coming up. I think Halloween's not too far off. So we've got some mystery type stuff going on. Something with orphan trains and something over at Canterbury.
Well, the one program is Haunted Canterbury, and it's being presented by the Motor City Ghost Hunters. And so they're going to talk about unexplained phenomena at Canterbury.
Sounds exciting.
Very cool.
The orphan train program it's not much of a mystery, but it is a little known aspect of Michigan's history. And some local historians have produced a documentary, and they'll be showing that film and also talking a lot about the orphan trains, which were where they took people orphans from New York City and brought them to the Midwest.
Oh,
and a lot of them ended up in Michigan. So it's really interesting.
That sounds really cool. I'll be interested to see what the authors have to say on that. That's really neat. Very cool. And there's a lot of history here, right here in Orion, and I believe we have also an initiative to try to gather up some of our Orion history, don't we?
Yes, we've had an Orion Historical Society has been in place for years, since the 90s, but they kind of haven't met in the last few years, and we're trying to get new membership and get that group going. They do a great, they did and will do a great job in teaching people about our history. There is such a wealth of local history here in Lake Orion. So they're going to meet, our first public meeting is October 12th at 7. And we're going to have a presentation about showing some local photos, local history photos that we've recently digitized. So come and see those interesting photos and maybe join the society.
Awesome. That sounds like a great opportunity to learn more about our own communities.
Yeah,
so.
Anybody interested in local history would be a great thing to come to.
Awesome. Thanks. And I know that there's some great new games in our collection as well, and I think the kids are going to get a chance to play some of them, aren't they, Deb?
Yes, we've had a very popular chess club, and we've had some international game days, and they proved very popular. So we thought we would combine the two. So we will still have chess and checkers, and then we are pulling out some fun games, and we are going to purchase some new games.
Wonderful.
So one example for the young kids is the Three Little Pigs. It's a game that's fun. And then we have Fun Farm. And I just love the name of this. Zingo, bingo with a zing. So those are just some examples of some really fun games that I think the children will enjoy playing.
That's awesome.
And that will be every Tuesday at 6. That will be every Tuesday at 6:30, starting in September.
Is that for families also, or just
It's
the
for
kids?
families. It's yes, for children. Yeah, it's for all ages basically. We said K through 5, but if you've got a whole family that wants to come and play, we have games for the younger children also.
Oh, very fun.
Yeah.
That's going to be a lot of fun, and it'll be a neat way to kind of expand what we have already started with,
Yeah, I
with
think
some of our other
so.
programs and such. That's wonderful. I know that our community is really interested in helping out the Red Cross as well, and so the library continues to have Red Cross blood drives, and our next blood drive is coming up on Wednesday, September 2nd, and that will be happening all day at the library from 9:30 to 6:30. So feel free to sign up online on the Red Cross website, or just come on in and drop in. We usually have slots available. And we also have a couple other initiatives that are a little bit more global that are going on that Lori is going to tell us about. She's got a couple things, I think some Libraries for Life information and something else. So let's take a look at what Lori has going on over at the library this month.
Thanks, guys. We are again proud to be part of the Michigan Libraries for Life campaign this year at the Orion Township Public Library. This will take place the week of October 5th through October 11th. Here at the library, we'll have a table set up with information, free giveaways, and lots of fun, and educating and empowering people to sign up to be part of the organ donation process. We will have information available for kids and adults, and also some fun giveaways. So please stop by and join us for that. If you don't have one of these little hearts on your license, in the bottom of your license, please make sure you stop by and talk to us about that. Also, we're going to be hosting a unique event called Read Across the Globe here on Monday, October 19th. Schools, nonprofits, and community groups across the world are going to join forces to shine a light on literacy. We will be part of an effort to read to the most children ever in a 24-hour period. Here at the library, we are going to have guest readers and special events, and maybe some giveaways too. So come join us and participate in breaking a world record. Back to you guys.
Well, thank you so much, Lori, for filling us in on those global initiatives that we're part of. You know, it's so great for the library to be able to participate in some of those bigger programs that are going on, and I'm excited to see how they work out this year. And also this year, we're actually doing a brand new global initiative, and I'm really, really excited about this one, and it's called Outside the Lines. And the whole idea of it is so that we can kind of reintroduce the library to our community. You know, we've been a library for many, many years in this community especially, and everybody knows that we have books, and some people know we have DVDs and audiobooks and a few other things, but we are so much more than that, and you know, we really hope that our community can learn more about what else we have available. And so this Outside the Lines initiative is to help people think, help libraries think outside the boundaries of their buildings and outside the lines of these traditional services, and offer some new types of programs within the community. And so this is happening the week of September the 13th, and it's a week-long program. So from Monday through Saturday that week, we have really cool events planned. And so we're going to kick it off with the Artful Mondays program that you talked about with the paper cutting program. And then in addition to the library program happening every week, or every day, we're also going to have a pop-up library. And so these are going to be locations around the community where we're just going to set up a table and have library materials and market the library. And I think we're also going to have some pretty cool raffles that people can win and some giveaways going on. So I think on Monday we're actually going to be out at Eva's Dairy Cafe at 6 o'clock in the evening. And so hopefully the weather will still be nice, and we'll be able to enjoy some ice cream while we're out there and check in with the library. And then I know you have a program going on Tuesday, don't you, Deb, that week? You have some, is Maggie coming in?
Maggie is coming in. She's been coming in. It's a great initiative and talking about global things. The Doggone Readers is basically a read to me reading club, and so the children come in and read to a dog. and it's been great. We've had children whose reading has improved, and we've also had children come in who are scared of dogs and who are no longer afraid of dogs.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So
and Maggie's such a sweet one to read to.
She is.
So they get to see Maggie on Tuesday. And then Kathleen mentioned Geek Club, so there's a Geek Club, special Geek Club event, I think, going on Tuesday night, specifically to go along with our Outside the Lines initiative on Tuesday that week. And then our pop-up library on Tuesday, actually to go along with Doggone Readers, is going to be out at the Orion Oaks Dog Park Tuesday morning, starting about 9:30 in the morning. We're going to go out to Orion Oaks and share some library materials with our dog-loving friends. And that's going to be a lot of fun too. So, and in case you missed Maggie on Tuesday, I believe we have Midas. Is that our friend?
Midas is our other dog.
Wonderful, and he comes out on Wednesdays, right?
Yes, he does.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
so Doggone Readers is available Tuesday or Wednesday. And I know that you have another special program for kids. I think Suzanne's doing something about a fiesta.
Right. The kids can come in and they're going to go over books, but also create a fiesta meal.
Oh, fun.
So they get to eat.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Something a little different to do at the library. And then our ever popular team trivia is happening that week as well on that Wednesday night. That'll be out at the C-Pub. And so that's where you do have to register first. You just call the library's adult reference desk and register a team. Tell us a little bit more about that trivia program, Beth.
Well, we've had it over the past year or so. It's been very popular. You create a team of between 2 to 6 people. You call us to register, and two of our librarians come up with a really fun trivia program, and the winner gets gift certificates to the C-Pub, and it all happens at the C-Pub, and it'll be that Wednesday night, which would be the 17th.
Awesome. So that'll be a lot of fun. And then our pop-up library for Wednesday is actually going to be out at the farmers market. So we're kind of hitting different corners of town. We'll be downtown at the farmers market, and that will be from 2 to 7, so a little bit longer period of time to come out and visit us at the farmers market on Wednesday afternoon. And then Thursday morning, we're taking our story time outside the building, aren't we?
Yes, we are going to the Children's Park in downtown Lake Orion, and we have a special guest coming. Pete the cat will be there.
Really?
And I know he is a favorite with all the children. So I expect large crowds. So please come on out.
Wonderful. So we'll have stories in the park. And then that evening, we also have an outdoor program at the library planned.
Yes, we have outdoor yoga. And if you haven't seen the area behind our library, it's beautiful and it's very relaxing. And come at 6:30 for just a relaxing all stages. You can be a beginner or advanced yoga class.
Wonderful. And if you don't want to do either one of those, come out to 51 North Brewery that night. Grab yourself something to eat or drink, and we're going to be there at our pop-up library at 7 o'clock at 51 North Brewery on Thursday night. And then Friday, we're going to try something a little bit different, a couple different things actually. We're going to go downtown and do some sidewalk chalk and put some cool things out on the sidewalk for people to read as they're hanging out downtown. And then, believe it or not, you're going to find the library at the Lake Orion High School football game that night, and I think we're playing Oxford that week, so that'll be a big game. Yeah, that'll be a big game that week. So 6 o'clock at Lake Orion High School, we'll have the library down there. And then finally, we have a really huge program happening on Saturday, don't we, Beth?
It's called Bike the Pollyant Trail, and it's for families or all ages. There's going to be an officer from the Sheriff's Department talking about bike safety from 10 to 10:30, but anytime between 10 and 1. You can bike down to the cider mill, which is the Yates Cider Mill, and get free donuts and cider, and then bike back, and there'll be prizes, and it'll be a fun activity. Fun and safe for the kids.
Absolutely. That sounds like a lot of fun.
It's around 5 miles, I think.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's a great ride. That's a good distance. And you get cider and donuts in the middle of it, so that's wonderful. So yeah, lots of great prizes to win throughout the week, some giveaways, and if you look on our website, there's a photo contest as well, so be sure to check that out and submit for the photo contest. So one other thing we want to make sure you know about, and Shannon's going to tell us one special thing that's happening in the month of September, so let's all take a listen to what Shannon has to say too.
Did you know that September is National Library Card Sign-Up Month? If you come into the Orion Township Public Library during the month of September to sign up for a new card, you will be registered in a drawing for a gift card to 51 North Brewery in downtown Lake Orion. Last September, we had over 300 patrons register. This year, our goal is 400. And we will have a chart in the lobby registering our daily activity of new users. To be eligible for an Orion Township Public Library card, you will need to show proof of address from Lake Orion or Orion Township. That can be your driver's license, purchase or lease agreement, a bill that's been mailed to your house, checkbook, or car registration. Children under 18 will need to have their parents sign an application, and we will need to see proof of address either from the parent, or if the child has a driver's license, we can use that. So come into the Orion Township Public Library during the month of September, get your new library card, and check out all that your library has to offer. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you so much, Shannon, for that tidbit about September. It's a really special month for those of you that don't have library cards especially. So, well, that's all we have to say, I think. We have an awful lot going on at the library between September and October this year. And so on behalf of Beth and Deb and myself, we really hope to see you down at the library during September and October. So come on down to Joslyn Road, look for us online, look for us around the community, and we hope to see you soon. Thanks so much.